I'm Paramount Chief Richard of the Big Korana Royal Kingdom. We were invited to the launch of this political party named AAR. When we saw that General Mojo was one of the leaders of this party, we decided that we must attend. So hence my presence here. I listened very carefully to the Treasurer and to General Mojo as they made their presentations. The things that they said resonate with us because these are the things that our members are speaking about in all the provinces. For instance, the poverty of the Khoi and San people in the Western Cape is not covered by any media, nor is it dealt with by any political party. Our members there are literally starving to death. Our members in KwaZulu-Natal and the Free State are being discriminated from being employed by various governments. Our members in Gauteng are experiencing the same problem with the city of Johannesburg, where they are told, you're not black, so we're not going to give you an employment opportunity. General Mojo spoke about these matters of equality. This is what we need. We've written to the current regime with regards to crime, the murders of innocent people, the lack of policing resources. I'll give you an example. Gauteng has approximately 35,000 members of the SAPS together with the administrative staff. In reality, Gauteng should have no less than 95,000 SAPS members to be able to deal with the crime. KwaZulu-Natal has 39,000 SAPS members together with the auxiliary staff. They should have at least 120,000 members to be able to effectively deal with crime. Criminal syndicates in KwaZulu-Natal are targeting vulnerable, innocent women, and when they go to court, the court system is an absolute disgrace. It just simply continues the discrimination and persecution of these women, that they have to actually leave KwaZulu-Natal and come to us in Gauteng to assist them. The police are so hopelessly under-resourced in terms of personnel that one detective is given 150 dockets to investigate. They don't investigate the dockets. After a week, the complainant receives a message to say that all leads have been followed and the docket has been closed. But the same investigating officer has not even interviewed the complainant or any of the witnesses. Yesterday I received a complaint from one lady in Blackburn. Her daughter was bitten by a vicious dog on her arm. As a result of that, this girl is unable to move her arm as she used to. A docket was opened. The investigator officer promised to visit her more than 8 times from the 9th of September to this morning, and he has never been to her. This same vicious dog attacked 6 other people. So we're not sure now what are those SAPS members thinking, or do they want somebody to be killed by this dog before they decide to take action? Health facilities in KwaZulu-Natal are a total disgrace. Recently a video clip surfaced where security guards at a hospital in Ladysmith were assaulting a young female patient, a 13-year-old female patient, because she was emotionally disturbed. They literally assaulted her. This type of abuse goes on and on in government institutions. Pensioners are given a 10 grand increase in the pension payout. So the total they get is 2,090 rand. Not one member of parliament or councillor or cabinet minister can live on 2,090 rand a month. We don't know whether this government intends that we must all die or we must live. It's a disgrace. The minimum amount that pensioners should receive and disabled people should be 7,500 rand a month. Military veterans is another problem. Military veterans don't get a pension. Every time the issue of pensions arises in terms of the Military Veterans Act, Section 5, which bestows benefits upon military veterans, there's always an excuse from the Department of Military Veterans and the Minister of Defense. These are matters that General Mtau has spoken about in private discussions, in his presentations, and if AAR is going to attend to these matters, then everyone can be assured these are the things that are bothering ordinary people and they need to be resolved. Water problems. People are without water for 2 months. How can any human being live without water? It's supposed to be a basic necessity in terms of our constitution, but clearly government doesn't even think it's important. Residents in South Hills have been without water since August, and it's just one excuse after the other. With electricity disconnections, they call it load shedding. Now with water, they call it water shifting. What other euphemistic terms are they going to use while ordinary people continue to suffer? So we hope AAR is going to deal with these issues. We are going to give them our plan that we think is in need of urgent attention and request them to take these matters up on our behalf. They recognize the role of the COI and the SAN, and that is one of the things that it's the only party that has come forward and says, yes, the COI and the SAN are part of our cultural heritage and part of our country. We greatly appreciate that. And I'm sure COI and SAN people, whatever kingdom they come from, whatever tribe they come from, will highly appreciate this. And we would encourage them to interact with the general and place issues at his door in terms of what they wish to be represented in. Thank you so much for this.